Welcome back. Oh gosh, this is going to be a good segment. The camera's already messing up. There we go.
Hi, kids.
We're all over.
All right, Chef Bud.
Lean this way.
Chef Bud joins us this morning with a perfect recipe for you dads. Mom, this is probably the end-all, be-all of Father's Day meals.
I don't know about that, but it's simple.
It better be good.
We kind of kept kids in mind when we did this. No, it is really simple, and you get a lot of good flavors, and it's a great way to honor Dad. We're using T-bone today, and the T-bone, by definition, it's kind of like a 2-for-1. This is like a bargain for you. It's 2 for 1. You get the strip steak on one side and then a piece of filet over here. Now, the further deeper into the cow they go when they cut it is where your porterhouse comes from. And the definition is obviously this tenderloin piece will become bigger. So you'll see porterhouses. Some people think porterhouse is just a big T-bone, but there's a cost difference because of the tenderloin because that piece is bigger. So there's a little beef education for you there. This is a Win product. This is one of our products, a Choice product. And what we've done is we've taken, and you make a little rub out of this, and one of the ingredients in it is turmeric, and turmeric is like ginger. So, and it gives it kind of that red color there. There's some smoked paprika in it. And what we do is we make the rub up, and you can go online and find the rub if they don't have the graphic, but you go out and you just rub this at room temperature. Let it get to kind of room temperature and put it on there. And then you're just going to grill it about, depending on how you like. I'm guessing you're like you're more medium, more towards the well side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that beautiful graphic. It's got the. Look at that.
There you go.
But you go ahead and let it get to kind of room temperature, and then about 3-4 minutes aside should come out pretty well for you. Now, one of the things about steaks, and we've talked about this before with all kinds of beef, just let it cook. Don't flip it like 15 times. So if you're out there having your favorite beverage or whatever the case may be, this is where I usually see it go wrong.
Right.
Is you don't
Those
take
beverages.
Yeah, listen, you don't take
drink and flip.
Yeah, you don't take a drink and then flip. Okay, I watched the guy do that, and I was like, dude, really? So anyway, and then we're gonna do this little zucchini mix, which I really like. I'm gonna have Meredith mix this up. We got a little bit of balsamic vinegar and some olive oil, and then some garlic. And what you do is you're just gonna whisk this together, and to that, we're going to add a little bit of parsley and some fresh cut basil. Okay. And then there's salt and pepper in there as well. And then you just start mixing your vegetables. Now in this one I've got some eggplant, there's portobello mushroom. We're going to put some gold and red bell peppers, some red onion, the portobellos. And then if the zucchini, if you'll take it and just slice it into little slats like that, it'll be really nice. Just throw that all in there, mix it up. And the simple part is after you get that mixed up, you're just going to put it into a Ziploc bag, okay? Stick it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. Just let it marinate. And then when you come out, you can throw it on the grill, and you'll come up with a really, really... I love this vegetable mix because it comes out so well. And one of the reasons it comes out so well is because it gets to marinate. And the balsamic vinegar makes a big, big difference in it. But like I said, just stick it in a Ziploc bag, zip it up 2 hours, okay? Now, this is the kind of plate you're going to come out with for Dear Old Dad. And one of the things I wanted to do, because Dear Old Dad is such a dear old guy, is I told Meredith last week, I said, because I am one now, see. But I told Meredith last week, I said, I'd love to know if there was any kind of grilling stories you had about your father.
Just a lot. Dad's very particular with his grilling, and so I was never really allowed to touch it much. But he makes a really good beer butt chicken.
There you go.
And being taught how to make beer butt chicken is one thing.
Beer butt chicken is a big favorite among dads, I know.
Yeah.
What about you, Steve?
Well, my dad is a chef.
Yes.
So he really likes to cook.
Oh, you have to touch it?
Yeah. And so he's one of those, I don't get to touch the grill either. But he does all kinds of stuff. But really barbecue, he's into beef and things like that.
The only thing I could come up with when I was thinking about my dear old dad, and my dad's a great, great guy, and I love him to death. But back in the day when I was a kid, I remember this has nothing really to do with Dad, but I think it was more of a time then. Of course, times we weren't as advanced as we are now. And I can remember him and my mom soaking charcoal bricks in gasoline.
Oh my God.
So they would start, and everybody did it. I remember everybody around us did. And you throw them on there, throw them matches. I thought to myself, how did we not blow up?
It's like this big mushroom cloud.
God love you.
And I was thinking to myself, why would anybody do that? But I remember that well. We'd go camping, and my dad would have them soak it out there. But it's funny how dads are real grill people. They love the grill, and most of it is because of the simplicity of the grill. So, but anyways, this is a great recipe for you to use for Dad. And give your dads a hug this weekend. Tell him how much you love him because it's tough job. It's the greatest job you could ever have being a dad,
Yes.
but it comes with a lot of responsibility. So,
Aw,
have a steak for Dad and enjoy your time with him. And remember the T-bone. T-bone, you go to the store, get them pretty inexpensive. They're not really that expensive, and you get 2 for 1, like I said, with the strip on one side and the tenderloin on the other.
Fantastic. Nothing says thank you like T-bone, right?
I don't think so, and I'm not a big T-bone guy, but that one's looking pretty good.
I've T-boned a car before, but I've never cooked one. So
I
have to work
actually
on this.
thought about that. I thought we're not going to work that into it. We'll let that one go.
yeah, I always throw myself.
You
under
squash the
bus.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Squash, yeah.
Thank you.
You bet. It's good to see you
We'll
guys.
be right back.